vintage is back, baby. So records are flying in hot, and the one-stop shop is obviously going to be Ringo Barr.
It's just a really fun, welcoming vibe, and everyone who plays here is so talented.
I really like the space. I think it's great.
We have open mic nights because there's so much talent, and a lot of people who might be a little bit tentative to, say, book a gig, like they might just want to sort of see how they go with a 20-minute spot before they book the full gig. Or even, I mean, people who do play gigs are often booking, you know, a little open mic slot just to, you know, to prep for a gig or whatever it is.
Reckless taunts have wrecked my will by
I think the reason I do music, well, one of 1,000, but there's this special feeling when I do one of my songs and I've had people like really respond, really like cry. I feel like I can tear something out of them by getting some of these real specific, real weird, freakish things I feel that just need to be voiced. And when I do that, I feel like I've helped them. I feel like my music is a real healing, can be. If I get you at the right time in your life, when you're feeling what I was feeling when I wrote that thing, I can help. I feel like I can help you understand what you are. Because it helped me understand what I was, you know?
I don't want it to be like this, but I see no other end. My dear, you're in my prayers, you're in my dreams, you're everywhere, but you're never in my reach.
I've only known her for a couple of weeks, but she's a beautiful soul and a beautiful person.
My Lula Lula Lula's performance was excellent. I love how she sang in a variety of different languages. It really brought an amazing atmosphere to the bar tonight.
Before we opened the bar, it was like, you know, we might get 50% good content on an open mic. No, it's like 95% good content.
What truly inspires me is music. Like, I find no matter what, whatever is going on in my life, when I'm there in that moment writing a song, everything just melts away. It's like a moment of pure bliss, and then that kind of keeps inspiring me. And it can be bliss in terms of like, I can be like weeping at the piano while I'm writing a song, or like, but I just know there's something higher and something to get me through the music and the sound of music. And then watching others perform live music really inspires me. So authentic.
So I'm going to be running sound for the open mic nights on Thursdays that we do most Thursdays here. My primary gig obviously is bartending, which is super fun. It's been a great learning experience. But running sound is something that I already had some experience doing just from my background in like video and audio production stuff. And it's always super fun. Again, it's even more intimately being involved with some of the local talent, especially young local talent. Just compositionally, for the most part, it's mostly young people that come by. And getting to, you know, get their levels right and help their performance out is awesome.
What was really nice was the sound. Like, it was quiet enough to hear him properly, and the legend on sound was so thorough with checking and changing settings to make sure it sounded really good.
You move north side and it's a whole different experience. It's like you move up and they're listening from the start. So you can play 4 originals and people will be engaged the entire time, which is crazy from a south side perspective. When I first moved up, I was like, why are they listening to me on my first song?
But a record, like, you need to do a few things before you put it on. Like, you got to mean it, you got to want to listen to it, you know.
BYO Vinyl Night's probably one of my favourite nights, because everyone just comes in and they'll bring their own records and play them, and then you kind of just get a feel for what everyone's into.
You know, the more digital the world gets, the more the analog response to that, you know. Like, people have the need for both, right? So, I mean, they've been growing since 2007 in terms of sales, and now they've overtaken CDs. And especially around here, like, there's just a lot of collectors around here who, you know, who obviously have collections. They want to spend money on collections. I guess it's an addiction, like like a lot of other things, but I think it's a slightly healthier addiction. You know, I was addicted, probably still am, but there's something lovely about sort of, I don't know, like walking around in your collection, which you don't get on Spotify. You know, there's so much talent in Melbourne, particularly around here.
But you can't blame me if you never receive
I don't know if it comes across in the music, but I do feel like I get inspiration from a lot of different places, and then I feel like with the band, like, everyone has their own influences, so, you know, that kind of comes across in the music.
You think you're going to get one thing and you get something that's like not that and better, you know. And there's a lot of that. Like, you sort of read someone's little blurb and you think, oh yeah, I know what they're going to play, and then they come and play. It's like, wow, okay.
Can't see because of how deep the hole you did, but you did it, yeah, you did it. Oh my God.
I think the gig went pretty well.
Yeah,
I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah.
I think the response was pretty well.
Yeah, the audience was very responsive. The ones for the last song was tough.
Every weekend I did like a shift for weddings during the summer for this lady, and she was from Mexico, but she like lived in Southern California as well, so I loved her. She's like a lot, you know, connection. And yeah, she taught me how to do the you know, margaritas and like all like mojitos, how to make it really nice, all these cocktails. So then coming here and working in a little cocktail bar, yeah, I just got like, now I just love making it. Had a little bit of experience behind a bar before back in England. So I basically told Rob that he needed to get some more authenticity here and have someone from Liverpool working in Ringo Barr, because, you know, it's Ringo's bar, and I think that got me the job.
I write music that's centered around the vibraphone and using different instruments like the keyboard.
Haunting and warm. Most things are either haunting and cold or warm and homely, but not many things are warm and unknowing. I thoroughly appreciated and enjoyed that about the music. I'm desperate to hear more, frankly.
People might think it's easy being a musician or an artist, and it's the opposite. It's you have to dig deep every time, and that costs energy, and yeah, so support your local live music venue and your local musicians. Yeah.
both from Brisbane originally. Well, I'm from the Gold Coast, Fletcher's from Brisbane, and we both moved here specifically for the music scene. Melbourne's just got it's so special, and it's such a wonderful place, I think, for one, independent artists, but I think everyone just in general, whether you're a musician or not.
The world goes by and calls me as it goes. Maybe somewhere there's someone waiting there with a smile, and maybe there will be a place to stop and rest a while.
We are the next big up-and-coming indie rock pop smash of love and fun and awesomeness. Check it out or you'll be sad.
Young love.
Promise you, no sun girl.
Don't wait
too long. Possum, nicotine.
Young Love is my favourite band. They're so good, and it's good to see them in a more intimate area.
It was incredible. Linger is like one of my favourite songs, and to hear it, I was like loving it. It was like one of the best performances I've ever heard.
And a note to all people that want to pursue the music career, anything creative, just do it, just have fun.
And play a gig at Ringo Barr.
And play a gig at Ringo Barr. It's worked out, it's so cool.